Welcome to Issues and Answers with Diane Kinderwater. Issues and Answers is presented as a public service to inform, educate, and better the lives of New Mexicans. And now, Issues and Answers with your host, Diane Kinderwater.
Welcome to the program. I'm Diane Kinderwater. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of our viewers and their families and loved ones. From us at KCHF TV and from Issues and Answers, I'm Diane Kinderwater, and I'm just delighted to wish you a happy holiday season and to bring you this program. We've heard for years about Christmas on the Pecos down in Carlsbad. 33 years of delightful boat rides up and down the Pecos River, watching and seeing all the beautiful homes decorated. But now there is much, much more to see and do around the holidays in Carlsbad. And you're thinking, well, I'm pretty busy in my community at Christmas. Well, if you really want to get in the Christmas spirit, if you want to ride a Christmas train, if you want to climb a mountain, see a 26-foot singing, I think is a musical Christmas tree, and more, stay with us as we learn about all what's new and different at Christmas time in Carlsbad and along that beautiful Pecos River. Stay with us. We'll be back right after this. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and of course, Happy New Year. We're in the holidays. Time to enjoy you and your family and all the magic of the holidays. And a great place to do it is Carlsbad, New Mexico. I have J.W. Sutphin, who is the retirement director there, but we're not talking about retirement. We're talking about enjoying the holidays.
Yes.
You've had the Pecos, Christmas on the Pecos for 33 years, and folks were saying, you know what, Carlsbad, we've done that, we've seen it, it's beautiful, but something of beauty, we want something new and different, and boy, did you deliver. The Chamber of Commerce, you're the retirement director for the Chamber of Commerce with Chad Ingram, and boy, you've got a lot of exciting things. So let's kick it off and count down all the different things you have going on.
So Chad sat down with us, and we always went up our game. When Chad, 4 years, Gio's been there 3 years, I'm the newest one. And we sat back after 2 years ago, and we're going, how can we make it better? You always want to make it better. So
Make what better?
Make Christmas on the Pecos better.
Make Christmas on the Pecos better.
Make it better. Boat rides are gorgeous. The homes are gorgeous. Lighted up. They have upped their game. The homes on the house or along the river. All of those people that live there up their game. It's beautiful now.
And so we can do it. So those people who haven't gone there, it's called Christmas on the Pecos, November 29th through December 31st, 6 to 9:30 p.m. Boat departs every 30 minutes, beginning at 6. Adults, $20. Children, 3 to 12, $15. Babies, 2 and under, are free. And Eddy County residents, Monday through Thursday, is just $10. So that's a beautiful boat ride to see all the lights. We've been doing that for 33 years, and it's still open.
Yes.
Is it sold out ever?
Yes.
Oh.
We bring in a lot of people from out of town. Both, you have to call to get reservations well in advance. Weekends are always sold out. There's different events going on the weekend, so yes, those are sold out.
This boat ride is sold out.
Yes.
So,
no, not yet, no.
No,
but
no,
it sells out
no,
every
no,
year.
but we're
Yes.
going to air this in December, so it may be sold out by then.
So we've added a third boat. We have a brand new boat we just brought in last week, christened it with the mayor down the river. It's a like a 13, 14 passenger. So before, if someone come into town and had a little small party, we weren't able to accommodate them with a 55-foot boat. So now we've added a third run, and we'll be able to take it.
So you're saying some people just have booked a boat for
Yes.
themselves and their families?
Yes. ExxonMobil, some of our major sponsors down there want to take out some of their very VIPs, very important people, and so this way we can accommodate those.
And so you have 3 boats. This boat
Yes.
is about 13 to 15 people.
Yes.
What are the other boats? How many passengers?
55. One is 55 seats, 55, and the other is like 38. So
The ride's about a half an hour?
45 minutes.
45 minutes,
It's a
okay.
pontoon boat, yes.
Is there food and drink on the boat?
No, that time of year we have a Christmas village, and so everybody has hot chocolate. So, they're allowed to take that. And on the river, it gets a little bit nippy, so you're going to want to take a little bit of a blanket, and we provide those if you need to.
So we've done this for 33 years.
Yes.
You said call the chamber. Is there a place they can go online to book a reservation?
Sure, chamberofcommerce.com will get it. They can go online on our website. The tickets go on sale in about 8 or 9 days. Yes.
Well, this is going to air in December, so they may be gone, so you may have to think of this for next year.
Yes.
So if they go online, they find out that the boat is booked. That's not the only thing to do.
I think a little known secret, Jill may agree or not agree, but she keeps about 8 or 10 reservations for that night. So she keeps those open for those people. We never want to turn anyone away. But if some comes in, Monday through Thursday, you're going to get a ticket fairly easily. Most of the time, if you're in town, you're going to be able to get a ticket. And those are for the locals and stuff. And they get a discounted rate. The weekends book up.
Book up. You said people come from out of town. Where do they come from?
I see a lot of people from El Paso. It's surprising. Of course, we have Hobbs, Lubbock, Midland, Odessa, Roswell, Ruidoso, Cloudcroft. So back to the train story.
We are not gone to the train yet. We're still on the boat.
Okay.
So people drive within an hour or two to get to Pecos to see that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And they'll spend a day or two. There's different activities to do around Carlsbad, and a lot of them come in for the caverns. So they'll do the caverns during the day, and they'll come to visit us at night. Yes.
So that's what we've been doing, but now we have something new and different, and I appreciate you, JW, bringing that to our program.
So we were looking at a train. Everybody likes a train, and 10 or 12 years ago we had a train, and everybody loved it going up and down the beach, and that's kind of faded away. So when we were talking, I said, well, we need to really look at a train. So we got on Facebook, started looking around, and the first thing that popped up was out of Roswell, New Mexico. Roswell had at the zoo, later on at the state or their fairgrounds, they always had Christmas, and they were getting out of the business. He was having a hard time with the storage, so he was selling various items from their displays. One of them was a train. So Chad says,
Roswell's selling a train.
Roswell's selling a train. It's not in Florida. It's not in North Dakota. Get to Roswell as soon as you can. We called Roswell. They met us the next week, sat down. He had a whole list of everything was for sale. So we came back. We looked at the train. He and I had remembered going to Roswell the year before and seeing all the lights and everything that they had. And I remembered their domes, their glass domes. I remembered touring through their zoo. And it's impressive. There's no doubt about it. So when we came back, it's all about money. We're a nonprofit. Where are you going to get the money? Can we get city lodgers tax? Can we get someone to sponsor it? So we knew how much the train was. We wanted to make an offer on the train. And basically, when we went up and met with him, he's going, look, I need to get rid of everything. The storage is going to kill me. They're charging me for storage now. So we can make you a really good deal on a little bit of everything. So he had a list of everything that was available. He had the train available. He had mountains available.
Wait. Somebody has mountains available.
They are plywood mountains, Swiss Alps.
Not only mountains, but the Swiss Alps mountains.
And they're lit up with LED lights, and they background that to music. So they're singing Christmas songs, and the music is synced with that. So we were looking at that. They have a train tunnel for the train to go through, and they have a light maze. So instead of like a pumpkin maze or a corn maze, they have a light maze. So I remember going through it. That's one of the items we wanted. He had, a few hundred Christmas trees. He had close to 1 million lights. We wanted to light up all the trees on the beach area. And the mayor is like, yes, absolutely, let's bring this in. And so when we presented it to Chad, it's like, we know the money's going to bother you. It's your deal to get the money. So this is what we're proposing. So it's like, to me, my favorite movie is Field of Dreams. In that, it says, build it and they will come. Chad, if we bring it in, we're going to bring back the locals. These guys have been on the boat for 33 years. They don't come anymore. We can't get them downtown. But if we build this for them, the mayor's involved. The mayor built a bridge across to the golf course, to the miniature golf course, so it connects both sides of the river now. So they have a river hut. They gave that to Chamber of Commerce, so we lit that up. That's where you can buy the snacks. That's where you buy the s'mores are really big during that time of year. Cotton candy they sell a lot of. That's where the hot chocolate and stuff is sold.
Is this at a particular park?
This is at the beach, right on Pecos River. It is, so we set up the light maze so that when the train goes by, you can see the light maze. It goes through the train tunnel. So we take them along the river to see all the lights. We have all of our big displays across the river. And so to take the train ride, we take them up and back and around, and we stop at the elf village. There's 9 different elf villages. They're all sponsored by different places. So we let it, there's 16 people that can get on the train. So we let them off, and the kids just run from each elf village to each elf village. Get a picture, get a picture, get a picture. And they got to stand in front of the mountain with the music in the background. Again, from what we were at to where we went, it was a lot of work setting it up. The money was well worth it. Again, we had a green light for everything, but to see the faces of these kids and the expressions is, it's invaluable. You know, you can't buy that thing. And there's no price on the money and stuff.
You said you have a 26-foot singing or
Singing
musical Christmas tree.
Yes. They will, last year was the first year we brought it in. We put it on the island at the beach, and so you can see it from all points around. And again, it is tied into the music. It has speakers inside. That it kind of tries to get everybody in the mood. So on one side is the boat rides, and you cross the bridge, and you can come over, and that's where we're loading now in the middle of the bridge. That's where everybody loads, in the middle of the river. And then you have the option of going back to, we have a great restaurant there that serves Christmas snacks. We have a couple gift shops there, and you can cross the bridge and come back over to the river hut, and then that's where the train is stationed. We take them up inside that side of the beach, and again, with the elf houses, we have 2 domes. One's
Two domes?
2 domes, huge domes. They have the tents over them, and we light them up inside. Picture opportunities, people can come in and take pictures. We're hoping to get a vendor in there to sell different things during the course of the time. So those are very heavily used. And so, again, I call it, we upped it 2.0, you know, it's the Christmas on the Pecos 2.0. So, in every year, same way. Last year, even on the first day, we're like, we can do better. We can do this better. And this year, we're bringing in lights over by on the other side. We're going to bring lights over to, we have a couple of places, band shells that we can light up some of the trees in that particular area.
So what is this area called? I understand the boats, you go to the
whole beach area.
The old beach area.
Yeah, it's all the beach area. So the Pecos River Village is actually where the boats take off from. That's on the east side of the river, next to the golf course. We have a brand new miniature golf course that's lit up. Driving range that's lit up. You have to pitch that. There's things that they can do that time of year, even though it's a little bit chilly, but lights stay on till 10 o'clock, so while they're waiting on their boat, they can also do that. So the miniature golf is a lot of fun, especially at sunset when no other city has a miniature golf course on the river.
We don't have many rivers, that's why.
That's right, yes.
It is lit up.
Right.
Fantastic.
Yes, yeah.
Any day, is it closed any day? Like Mondays, are you closed, or it's open?
No. Yeah, from the day after Thanksgiving, 29th, we go straight through to December 31st. We also have different themed weekends. So you can see on there's a couple of the first weekend. The second weekend is a Winter Wine Festival, very popular. The third weekend is my favorite, December 13th and 14th this year. We'll be bringing in more balloons. We had 3 balloons come in last year.
Hot air balloons?
Hot air balloons.
Oh, great.
It's been about 25 years since Carlsbad had seen any balloons. So we brought those in last year, tethered them on the river. We brought in 9 remote controls. little special shapes, and they get to fly those. Those are tethered. They fly those up over the river, get the reflections, and fly them back. The POWMI, let's see, they came in and flew last year. So the 3 balloons that came in from Albuquerque, I flew with a couple of those pilots. They happened to take pictures. We had a lady there that was from New York who is a photographer, and she took pictures that first night, Friday night, and actually got the perfect reflections of the balloons. Flies back to New York the next day, enters 3 of her photographs in a contest, wins the contest. So 30 days in January, these were on display in Germany, Italy, and Spain. So not only did the balloon pilots get a little bit of national exposure, Carlsbad got great exposure from these. So
they were displayed in Europe at some kind of art.
Yes, she won a photographic contest, and they were displayed as a photo contest and stuff. So the third weekend, we will bring in, there'll be different activities. We have a movie night. The week between Christmas and New Year's, we have a new roller rink we're bringing in, and people will be able to come over and skate.
What do you mean a new roller rink?
New roller rink. We have rented a roller rink that travels around.
A traveling roller rink?
Traveling roller rink. We will set it up in Carlsbad.
That's outdoor roller rink?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We have what they used to call a bumper pavilion, and it's where we have some of our concerts and stuff. But it's all concrete, and we'll set that up there. And that is right next to the boat launching area and stuff. All this is right on the river. So again, every weekend activity, and that's why it's booked up so much in advance. You can do the boat ride, you can do the train ride, but now that we've got all these other events, Jill's done a great job she spends 6 or 7 months out of the year just trying to bring in these activities and stuff to the community. So
wow.
That is
when do you have a
part of
time to
tourism.
shop and to wrap presents and bake? You're in Carlsbad doing all these activities.
Rumors are, and we've been listed in a couple magazines, and you know how they distort the #1 Christmas destination in the state. So, and I believe it. Again, there's no one that's going to be able to compare to the.
They list Carlsbad.
Yes.
Carlsbad, New Mexico is the #1 Christmas destination in the state.
Yes.
What magazines are these?
I'm sorry?
What magazines?
Well, New Mexico True is one of them. There are a couple of other northern, some of these out of Texas have a kind of a hold on New Mexico, and we've been listed in, I think, Amarillo Magazine and one other that has the destinations that are kind of must-see things when you're in New Mexico in December. So no doubt.
Wow. What do you suggest people do if they're not able to this Christmas because they say, oh, why didn't Diane tell us about this sooner? Next Christmas, book a hotel. What's the first thing to do?
But the first thing to do is, so it is October. Tickets go on sale around the 15th or 20th of October. So they need to plan ahead next year, get tickets.
Oh, it's
again
in October that sells the tickets.
Yes, yep. So
when do the weekends sell out usually?
Well, yes. And if they know that we're bringing in the balloons, or if they know the Winter Wine Festival is coming in, they'll do a movie weekend. We've tried different things. A couple years ago, we brought in Jay Allen, who was a Nashville country singer, to do a concert for us. So we're always trying to do something, up the game a little bit every year, bring more people in. And again, so the statistics say, and this is where I wish Chad was in, so from December 1st to December 31st, we brought in 40,000 people to the beach area. And we know that because of your cell phone. We know that you were in your hotel. We know that you got to the beach area, and we know that you went to either your hotel or to the restaurant.
That's kind of scary tracking, though, here, JW. That's little tracking, tell me a little bit about that.
Those cell phones will tell you a little bit about everything. They can ping exactly in a triangle exactly where you're at. So that's how we know we had 40,000 people come into town. The year before, none of the locals. And we drew the locals. The locals came in during the day, I was there many days fixing the lights, and the moms and the grandmas are bringing their little kids, and they're sitting in the little houses, having tea, taking pictures. There's picture opportunities, so the parents and the grandparents have a chance to stay on the beach and be able to enjoy those activities, even though it's not at night. So again, when you bring something in and you see these people using it, locals coming in, again, you know, you just I have a big grin on my face. So no doubt, I didn't realize I was going to be the train conductor. I figured we would be able to hire someone, and everybody wants to drive a train. So we thought, well, you know, maybe we can get the mayor, maybe we can get the board, school board president to come in and have different days that they can drive and maybe bring in some people and stuff. Chad, CEO, I'm driving the train, there's no doubt I'm driving the train. Well, he's 6'5", so he put one leg in and he got out and he says, I'm not driving this train. Couldn't get in it. So maybe more of the elf size people will get to do that.
How many people fit on the train?
16.
16. And where does the train go?
The train starts at the River Hut, and we take you along the beach, along the sidewalk, and it's a 15 or 20 minute ride. And again, we go along, it's right along the river, and you can see the reflections all the way through.
It departs every 30 minutes beginning at 6, $5.
$5. $5. Carlsbad's stuck on $5. $5 for the miniature golf, $5 to go to the water park all day long, $5 to go to the Living Desert Museum. And they haven't raised their prices in 25 years, so it is we're not going to charge you for parking, so an excellent value. So again, $20, reasonable for a boat ride, 45 minutes. Gorgeous. Again, the homeowners on the river have really stepped up the game. Those homes, we have displays. Some of them are movie displays. Some of them are LED displays. They're big Dallas Cowboy fans. And one of them has all Dallas Cowboy. We have one of them that was lit up all green, like the Wizard of Oz. Gorgeous homes. We have a little island that's sponsored by the Lions Club, and they have a big tree on it. It's in the middle of the river. You get to pass it twice. The flume is lit up at night, and we will take you toward the flume, and you can see all the lights that reflect off of the flume.
Oh,
So,
wow.
gorgeous. Gorgeous.
That is amazing. J.W. Sutphin, thank you so much for bringing us this. It is pretty amazing. What do you do the other 11 months of the year? Just plan for this?
Well, Jill does most of the planning, and it comes later in the year. But personally, as a retirement, we have several. I'm part of the age-friendly, the retirement community. So I bring in February a dance. We do a Valentine dance. In fact, it is in remembrance of Janelle Whitlock. Janelle Whitlock was a very influential person. She had my job before she passed away. And so we do a Valentine's dance for seniors. We do 2 miniature golf tournaments for the mayor, for the young people and stuff. I do a green chili cook-off in June, and this year it's in conjunction with the car show. We have an antique car show. So we'll do that in conjunction with it. And then once a month, I plan a trip to, obviously we don't have a casino, so I take a busload of the seniors to Ruidoso, to the Intermountain Gods, and they can play golf, they can shop, or they can go to the travel center. I think there's some zip lining and stuff, and then
The seniors are doing the zip lining.
I'm sorry.
The seniors are doing the zip lining.
Yeah, I'm the first one on there, and yes, you know, it is kind of safe. They have a new roller coaster there, but yes, it's fairly popular.
Oh, that's great. I was going to ask one. We got a couple minutes. What's a light maze? Is it with?
So you've seen the corn maze?
But with haystacks. Haystacks?
Nope. They are lit panels, LED lights, and you go in and you try to find your way out. So it is lit up with just thousands of lights. We will change that around this year. Last year we found kids kind of couldn't get out and they would climb through the lights. So we will probably reinforce that this year to where they can come in, but they have to go out the same way.
Well, we want them to get out.
Well, we want them to get out. We just don't want them to destroy that. Right.
But if they couldn't get out, they had to get out.
Yeah.
Oh, JW, how much fun.
The fun is seeing everybody's face, the excitement that they have. Again, every year we learn. Last year we had the 9 elf houses kind of splattered around. This year we're going to put them along the sidewalk. So when the train goes by, they'll be able to see each one of them.
The elf, God. 26-foot musical tree, the Christmas village, the elf houses, the mountains, the Swiss Alps are going to be in Carlsbad.
Bringing in the balloons, it's the place to be.
And the place to be. How can they find more information?
Chamberofcommerce.com has a website. Actually,
Christmas on the Pecos is easy to Google. Pecos Express is the train.
Yes.
$5. Wow, what a value. JW, Merry Christmas to you, your family, and to all of Carlsbad.
Thank you.
And again, here at KCHF TV, we wish all of you a happy holiday. When you sit back and think about what to do, what's new and different, we here in northern New Mexico love Santa Fe. We love Old Town in Albuquerque. We love Canyon Road. But wow, now in southeastern New Mexico, it's just, what, 3 hours away?
About 3.5. Yes.
3.5 hours away from here in Albuquerque, but other places could be closer. You can experience something new and different. And again, that's the train on the Pecos train, and of course, Christmas on the Pecos. There's flowing water and plenty of lights to go with it. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Issues and Answers with your host, Diane Kinderwater, is presented as a public service to inform, educate, and better the lives of New Mexicans. To comment on today's program, email us at info@kchftv.org or call us at 505-345-1991. Join us again for Issues and Answers with Diane Kinderwater.